Hi everyone, it's Natalie here, and I'm just continuing on my BTS readings. These are paid readings, specifically, let me just get the question again. This is from ARMYGALWITLUV, and this is basically just about their future spouse life partners of everybody, and the characteristics of the person, possibly how they'll meet them if they're, foreign or not, and children, that kind of thing. I do feel a little bit clogged up, but basically we're going to get into this. I have already done Jin and Sugar's reading. That's in a separate video, and again, I'm going to try to keep these under an hour so that you can use the closed captions feature, which I know a lot of you do utilize, because we have, a lot of different people from different backgrounds, and not everyone's like native English speaking, so okay, right, so we're going into J-Hope's reading. Did I mention I did Gin and Sugars? It's in a video that would have gone up first. This will be the second one. I'm trying to keep these within a time limit so that you can use the captions, and then so I'm just going to see how many I get in each video, and hopefully I don't have to do 10 different videos, but we will see. Okay, J-Hope. This is somebody that he has yet to meet. Why am I all of a sudden getting clogged up? J-Hope must possibly be either have allergies, because we've got spring here, because this is like clogged up here. So we're either allergies or we're sick at the time where we're coming across this person, or the other person has an issue with that. This is someone we're going to meet in the future, the Monday card, which is the moon. So this is, oh my goodness, this is definitely feminine energy. The moon is female, the sun is male. Somebody who likes their privacy, somebody who has a strong intuition, they have quite psychic dreams, and they can be a little bit moody, especially when it comes to like moon cycles. I feel like they're kind of synced up to the energy of their environment. So if they have people in their environment who are aggressive, upset, then it's going to also affect them. They're like an empath, somebody who picks up on the energy of others and who takes on that energy themselves. So this is kind of like, I do need to rest a lot. They may sleep for long periods of time, or normal, more than normal people. Oh my goodness. They may also have difficulty communicating things too. May seem a little bit aloof and silly. This could be a Cancer. We've got Cancer and Cancer. That's twice. This person's most likely a Cancer sign. The crab. Yeah, someone who can come across as possibly being inconsistent, like I said, maybe a little bit aloof or off with the fairies, kind of daydreaming, but they're very imaginative, sensitive, intuitive, and they have a lot of empathy, and they can adapt to a lot of different situations. So this is I wouldn't be surprised if they had like Gemini energy. This could also be because this is moon, could be Cancer moon, but I do feel like that adaptability and being able to be fluid regardless of, your situation and environment, as well as that we are taking on a lot of that other people's energy. Excuse me. So it may seem like to some people that this person's personality changes in regards to which friend group they're around at the particular time, but it's just this is how they adapt and cope with things because they're an empath. Somebody in the future who we have not met yet, we could meet this person in springtime. It could also be July. So the month of July can be significant, whether this is their birthday again, because there is that strong Cancer connection. It would seem to be the most likely, most likely outcome, choice, possibility. This person is not very focused on physical achievements and getting awards and recognition for stuff. They're not that interested in politics. They're really just like more into spiritual stuff, I guess. You know, just loving everybody and, you know, self-expression, self-acceptance, and accepting others for who they are. And of course, spring is about rebirth, renewal, going on a new journey and new projects, and of course, fertility. All right, so for J-Hope, let's get a little bit more information on the relationship, with this person. This is somebody who could have been in the spotlight, who has stepped back, or perhaps that they avoided the relationship at first because of, you know, J-Hope being in the spotlight. We also have the magnifying glass over the heart. Again, we're really wanting to, we don't really wear our heart on our sleeve so much. We are very intuitive, however, it's like we keep certain things to ourselves. This would probably indicate negative self-talk as well. What is his sign? There we are. This person does not think that J-Hope likes them at first. Maybe J-Hope does not like them at first. Maybe that is, you know, a factual thing here. I feel like there's just a miscommunication. I don't want to be in the spotlight anymore. Maybe that rubs you the wrong way. And then it's kind of like, I haven't put my heart on my sleeve. And again, maybe that rubs him the wrong way. This person does seem to have darker skin. I don't know if this is like a foreigner or if they're Korean and they have darker skin. I don't always get, you know, specifically foreigner, Korean, whoever it is. But to me, this person does seem to have darker skin, a darker complexion, a tan. Like at least they would have a tan, right? Because we do have a lot of, you know, that darker skin. I was going to say melanin skin. Like, what does that even mean? Melanin's what gives you skin color, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. You guys can see physically by the cards, right? Darker skin. Okay, and then there we go, strong masculine energy. And again, it's like we didn't have a very good interaction at first. Intuition, though, is definitely highlighted. It's kind of like this person knows we have a soul connection together with J-Hope. It's like, I know that I know that I know. That clear, is it clear cognizance? That clear knowing? It's like, I just know things. There's a connection here, but there's an unequal relationship. Again, this could be, there's that mirroring here. Having to hide certain things from the public. It's like, you know, and again, being resistant to that. So, and yeah, so whatever it is, it's like we have to take off that, and again, focusing very much heavily on work and not being in the right space or right place at the right time to have that connection go any further. And then this is kind of like her helping him. So it's like he's a little bit trapped, a victim of circumstance here, like the whale caught in the net, and then she's like taking the net off, like, it's all right, this is a safe space. See, and then the Tower reverse is like, whatever your circumstance is that you've had imbalanced relationships in the past, that foundation, we are flipping that. We're rebuilding something positive, okay? What had to go is gone. I'm like, I have to help you take off the literal like net, this webbing that you're kind of stuck in a little bit. He's a bit, you know, stuck in, you know, all that stuff that fell down from relationships of the past. He's a little bit concerned about the bubble being burst. When it comes to relationships, it's like, what's your real true intentions? Am I going to find out you're doing this, and this behind my back? Like, I'm a little bit concerned about that, and I need to let that go. We definitely have new ideas when it comes to relationships, healing, heartbreak, and this is 10 of Cups. So this is a really lovely family connection as well, and family again, family. This person could have quite a large family. I don't know if J-Hope does. It's like he probably would, but If he doesn't, this other person definitely does. And there's this, see, we do have a lot of that. I do feel like this person has darker skin, whether they're a foreigner or not. I can't see that. It's a possibility. They have darker skin. They're more tan than he is. All right. I'm pretty sure he's pretty fair anyway. But, and then we do have there does. What is wrong with my communication today? There does seem to be in this image the family that goes back generations, and it does seem to have different, we have very fair people, we have very dark people, so we do have this mixed family heritage that this person does seem to have, which is a good thing. It's because we can bring different things to the table. We have different offerings to bring to the table. We have new ideas, new perspectives, different beliefs, different ways of coping with things. Yeah. And I do feel like perhaps it's, I don't know if this is fear of, judgment. We're not really shedding a light on what these differences are at first. We're keeping things to ourselves. We're a little bit afraid to move forward with that, but it's okay because we do have that 10 of Cups. There is a lot of loving energy here, 10 of Pentacles, so top of our career, love life going well, and then the Death card reversed. Yeah, so I do feel like it's a little bit, we do need to deal with these, what would you call that? It's like an incorrect belief system about something that we are getting cleansed of, okay? So something you may have been ashamed of within the family unit, and I don't feel like this is deliberately to put somebody else down or anything like that. It's just like a learning process, and the cleansing here, which is very positive. And again, it's kind of sorry that I offended you and trying to make things right, and then maybe we do have to take a stand. This could be, did I say what her sign was? There's an air sign there. She could be in telecommunications, she could be in marketing. This is social media or communicating, because we've got swords. So she would be kind of in that industry somewhere. But I do feel like the public image is very separate from the private image as well. We keep our emotions to ourselves, again, because we have to balance our life, and we do have to move forward with certain things here. We do have to kind of self-soothe in a way, and where things do not move forward for this person in career because of gossip, again, this is aligning a lot with some of the other readings for the members. Yeah. I just don't like how there seems to be a lot of gossip and negativity when it comes to the public in regards to them being in relationship, and this could literally just be her cultural heritage or something. I don't know if she's pagan or has some sort of alternate belief system, but she does seem to come from a line of very intuitive people, witches, pagans, something like that. May not be literally that specific thing, but I just feel like there's this intuitive psychic connection. Okay, and she does seem to hold that. For children, there could be a little girl. There we go. The woman's going to be doing a lot of work for home life because J-Hope's going to be out. I do feel like he's out of the house a lot. There does seem to be, we have a child and then things are a bit stagnant and then things move forward. Yeah, why are we not? It's just, again, and a lot of the same cards as one of the other readings. Feeling a bit stuck, not wanting to be in the limelight anymore, kind of, taking new opportunities here, working on something. This person, and again, the darker skin. This person could be, after having a child, may be inspired to work on their own creative projects. This could be writing children's songs, poems, I don't even know, could be clothing line, something connected, something that's inspired and connected from the daughter, right? Not feeling like they're getting their message across. Needing to look after yourself a bit more, and we have contracts here. What's that? Argument from the past. Okay. And then there's pregnancy. I don't know if this is like her brother or somebody who has some sort of past issue, or if it's a past boyfriend who comes back around and is like, you're not treating her right, blah, 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 causes a bit of friction. See, there's the happy family preparing again to have another child, but then needing to permanently walk away from something. Could be walking away from work because we're going into a new direction in life. It's like, yeah, isolating, doing things on your own, having lots of dreams, and protecting yourself emotionally. And of course, we've got the husband card on the bottom, which is very good to see. Yeah, so they could, when it's like we're preparing for that second child, this does seem to be a bit of an issue. So I'm not sure if there are health issues that prevent them having any more children. I do see the little girl. And free will obviously comes into play. So whether or not they decide they want to have that kids, that's, up to them. Because it does come into it when it comes to these readings. Now, I don't really feel like there's anything else I need to say on J-Hope. It does look interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I'm not overly concerned about anything. Now, RM, Rat Monster, we're going to go directly into your reading when it comes to love and relationships and your life partner, the person that you're going to marry, if you're going to marry. Now, of course, this could just be life partner if, again, free will. Maybe they don't want to get married, but maybe they'll have somebody there. We will see. Okay. This is root chakra energy. This is somebody, the ability to be grounded. So this person is going to help RM with that ability to be grounded. I feel like they're going to be very grounding for each other. So this could be, it's kind of like we're definitely focused on survival issues like financial independence, money, food, looking after ourselves, making sure everything's in order. The Yes card is here, which would signify, of course, we are going to be getting married at some point. There's the possibility for that. February, so what is his star sign? He's Virgo. This could be Aquarius, Pisces. We also have got water and fire. And he's Earth sign. So this person is most likely Aquarius or Pisces. Most likely their birthday is around February, or it could also be the time that they meet each other. This is also a cleansing relationship. So this person may have come out of bad situations before, and then it's like, we meet RM and now we're both grounding each other from whatever those, past situations have been. And of course, summertime. This is going to be a very hot, attractive, like lusty relationship. We're definitely, physically attracted to each other. We could meet through a pool party, just a party celebration, going on an adventure. So traveling outdoors, camping, that kind of thing, or the beach, by the beach side. Again, summertime is quite spicy. What more can I say? Okay. So let's just get some information on this person's personality. Again, they've come out of a situation. They have a new idea when it comes to relationships, and they've basically dead to the past, right? So if they were in abusive relationships, it's kind of like this cycle's over. People who may have been using them for their worth, their money, or their physical appearance, their image. We are no longer allowing that to happen. We're not going to focus on needing somebody else. And again, he's the Earth sign, isn't he? yeah, we're looking for somebody who this could be an older person than him as well, because we have Page of Cups. So this would be like he is not as emotionally mature. King of Cups. Oh, that's directly about it. Okay, this is very good to see. Maybe initially it's like the relationship, maybe RM was not taking it, as seriously. We were just like, I'm going with the flow. We're going to see where this goes. And then all of a sudden it's kind of like the wall comes down. I'm not really arguing anymore. And it's like I develop emotionally. So RM would then become the King of Cups. It's like, okay, I'm the master of my emotions. I know what I want within this relationship, but I'm not moving forward with it for some reason. We're not moving forward to that happy family. Maybe this is just like it's not the right time. Again, this is a choice that's been made not to pursue it initially. All right, but there is like that new beginning. This person, yeah, see, again, that fiery connection. Again, that summertime kind of vibe, fire, heat, passion, new connection, because this person has withdrawn from his attention. So like what happens sometimes when you withdraw from someone's, I guess, line of sight, they will then start to pivot and look for you. They will wonder where you've gone. So this person will probably withdraw from RM because they want the happy family. RM's kind of like emotionally mature, but then putting off the happy family. And this is like, I've withdrawn and focused more on my career. And then he, it's like the cat and mouse game. He enjoys the chase. What can I say? There's that lover's energy. So we're putting down the burden here, not really worried about what other people think of us, a bit concerned that things aren't going our way in our love life, right? Like I said, because he or she withdraws, I feel like it's more her energy. But yeah, it's kind of like, oh no, I panic. I'm not in control anymore. And then it's like we pursue the commitment with this person. There's children, there's the son, and then things start to, and this is slow progress as well. We are concerned about betrayal, but this is reversed. So it's kind of like we don't have to worry about that within this particular relationship, but it is something that's on our mind. Okay, which is why we're moving forward slowly, because it's kind of like we are aligned in what we want in a relationship. The family and the kids, that's a boy and a girl, which is, a possibility. Again, free will, and there's the boy and the girl there growing up. This could also be someone that he's known for a while. Since childhood, the boy and the girl growing up together. I don't know if it's like we're rising in the industry together, we're growing up as kids, or I've known you, we were from the same town, city, wherever. Or it could literally be like their children. And they do seem to be quite close, maybe 2 or 3 years. Do you see the height difference? And girls tend to grow faster than boys at that age too. There's a few years difference between the two of them. This person is very strong, very protective over the kids, which is a good thing. We do have to balance, work, love life, and be careful of people coming to RM for handouts. So this could just be a concern when it comes to the other person's family members trying to, like, I need this, I need a new fridge, I need that, blah, 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 trying to, like, go to him for money, which is annoying. But there is, like, a good connection here. And I do feel like they may isolate themselves from those family members who are taking advantage of the situation. Again, I'm not sure culturally what the obligation is for them to, provide for or do certain things in the family. He is coming to her with an offer, and again, Tower reverse. So we are, whatever the issues were that we had in relationships in the past, it's kind of like we rebuild the foundations for that. And while the path has been blocked in one direction, it was so that this would happen. It's like we are not going to keep pursuing that negative behavioral pattern. which is good. Obviously. Fertility, the Empress. Also the Wife card. And then what is his sign? Earth, next to him. All right, so that would definitely indicate someone who he is very dedicated to. The Wife card, again, somebody very passionate, sexy, attractive. There does seem to be a bit of an imbalance when it comes to the relationship that needs to be worked on. That work-life balance is going to be tricky. Or again, when children come into play, it's like work and then love and then kids and education and making sure you're eating right and like getting the house in order. There's like this balancing act. Social media. I feel like he's probably going to be the kind of person where either he or the woman that he's with does tend to post a couple of photos of the kids or does some like really cute, innocent things that for any normal person there would be no, people would just be like, oh, that's so cute. But then we have the gossip and the heartbreak. It's kind of like I'm trying to move forward with my life and share things with you because I feel a connection with the fan base, but at the same time, why, this energy has come up for almost all of them. So I do feel like it's a bit of I do feel like they'll be able to talk to each other about it. You know what I mean? Standing up, being like, yes, I'm heartbroken, but, especially the woman, she's not going to be quiet about it. She's like, no, not having this, especially if it comes to children. It's like the tiger, the lion comes out. No, thank you. Going down a different road. Like she will literally flood the path and be like, no way, you are not coming down. You're not touching us. You are not, putting your negative gossip and BS into our relationship. It's caused enough heartbreak, but you are not in the relationship. This is between me and this is, him and then the kids. This is nothing to do with the public, even though, like, do you know what I mean? I do feel like she kind of floods that road. Whether that's we just don't post them on social media or we're more strict about, see, this is social media. He's going to be a little bit more strict on what happens with social media. Again, and perhaps letting go of certain opportunities maybe that they would have regards to the children because we don't want that upset. And there's the marriage card. Definitely the commitment there. I'm not really seeing what she looks like or anything. And I also don't really feel like I need to pull any more cards. So I hope that helped with that. And of course, the commitment card coming later could be maybe there's going to be, do you know how some people redo their vows and stuff like that? Maybe they'll do something like that with the children involved. Maybe they'll do something cute. That would be nice. Now I've got to get all the cards. Yeah, so more like Aquarius Pisces energy. It's probably like, if I were to say where they were from, it would be more likely Korean, but like I said, I don't always specifically get that energy of what they look like, where they're from. Sometimes it's more personality and sometimes you only get more of a physical sense of the person. So I'm not going to make up stuff that I don't see. So I hope that helped. The next one is Jimin, Libra. All right, so let's just get straight into it, and then I'll probably have to cut and do a third video with V and Jungkook. Work, teamwork. This could be like not speed dating. Do you know how you get seduced by a friend, or your friends go out to find somebody for you. There's just like a cooperative effort, or that your friends know that you like someone, so they deliberately try to, do things like funny things to set up that you'll be at the same party or the same location as this person. I just feel like there's a bit of that going into the connection with Jimin, which is cute. I don't feel like it's manipulative or nasty. I just feel like it's cute. Like, I don't know. It's just like fun, cute teamwork vibes. And I don't feel like the other person will think that it's bad either, that they'll just think that's kind of weird but cute, The art celebration, optimism, expression, visual, verbalization. We have the month of March. We have divine timing. So this is going to happen when it's supposed to happen, not before and not after, which can be frustrating. So if he's meant to marry young and get to know this person young, it'll happen. If he's meant to wait until he's like in his 40s or whatever, then that'll happen. There's no really rushing this situation, okay? We also have the Sacral Chakra, which is our ability to accept others and new experiences. So this person may be a little bit different than what he's used to. It's kind of like this person has the ability to help open up his heart and help clear that chakra for him, where they are a very loving and accepting person. They may even have people around them in their family, or like a brother or a sister who is a little bit different, who may have either a physical, what do you call it? I was going to say ailment, but is that really the right word? You guys know what I mean. They may have some sort of like issue that they were born with, or disfigurement or something, or personality trait. There's like something that's a bit different, even if it's just a belief or a religion they practice or whatever. It's kind of like accepting people for who they are. This person's probably very attractive. We also have Mars, so Pisces and Aries, and you are a Libra. Excuse me. This is, making sure that you're prepared for any situation. So this person definitely likes to feel like they've done the groundwork, that they're prepared for anything. They don't like surprises. They don't like being caught off guard. This person, it will be very hard to catch them off guard. I feel like they're very perceptive in that way as well. It's like they know when you're up to something behind the scenes, which is why maybe you do have to get your friends to help you set you up in a situation where you can talk to this person a bit more, because they're just so darn perceptive and they just catch on to things all the time pretty quick. Yeah, and divine timing. So it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. This is sort of a fate destiny relationship, and there is no coincidence when it comes to them meeting. Maybe there are some mirroring aspects in their life, or coincidences, weird coincidences that happened in how they met. It's not a coincidence, basically, is what that's saying. We're having a little look at this person's... Oops. Let me just try to shuffle this. Alright, so let's have a little bit of a look at their energy. This is somebody who definitely needs their time to rest. They love animals. They're definitely an animal lover. I feel like they would also like their house to be quite clean. They like being in a pristine environment. So white walls, grey floors, or like something like that. Blue is also a color they probably would like in their decor, but it's kind of like we keep things, we like to have minimalistic stuff, but we do love animals, okay? Communication may also be an issue. We don't take enough time out for ourselves. Again, we're more focused on the needs of others, and perhaps this could be a father figure or somebody who kind of dumps their emotional stuff on this person unfairly. So they do have some cycles to finish up with another man. This indicates either their father or their husband or committed partner, because this is the Emperor. We have an unfinished business with somebody. And again, this could be that, like I said, originally father. So this could be the father figure. I don't know if he's ill. I don't know if he seems to depend or pour his emotion onto this person, onto her. I do feel like she would have long hair, probably like a light brown, and she's most likely Asian as well. But I do feel like emotionally her father, I don't know if her mother has passed or if they're divorced or if they live separately or if she is just busy or something. I don't know if he is an alcoholic. I'm not sure what the issue is. Yeah. The mother's probably busy earning money, and the daughter's probably busy earning money. She would be making money, and the father is kind of putting his emotional baggage onto her, and she's always like getting phone calls. I need a lift here, I need to go here, or I need you to talk to you about this, or I don't know. It's like draining energy. So there's this cycle that is not finished, that needs to be dealt with. Sorry. She's very tired. And I'm very tired of dealing with this situation, right? So we have the Nine of Cups. So creatively and emotionally, it's kind of like she's poured out, but she has to focus on making money again, that I need to have the groundwork and have everything done. I need to make sure everything's in place before I can take this new leap. And this is, I don't know if she's going to move away from her dad. There's like this isolation, moving out of the family home or something, feeling a little bit like a fish out of water. Out of your comfort zone a little bit, but there's celebrations and partying. So we're getting together with other people here, looking after ourselves. See, and then this is like, now what do? I've moved out, I'm on my own, I'm looking after myself. This situation, of course, is still ongoing, but it's like, now what do I do? And then, where are we? Okay, so this would be Jimin, even though he's an air sign. I do feel like it's like the Knight of Wands energy here. So he comes in as more of a protective energy that brings her out of her cage, so to speak. The literal cage that's there. She does have her emotional armor on, so she isn't like fully open up to him at first, because we are a little bit concerned about betrayal, even though this isn't there. Like, this doesn't indicate a betrayal happening. This is just saying we are concerned about it, but we're letting it go. We still have our emotional armor on because maybe we had been trying to get the attention of someone who was wallowing about something else. That's the father, isn't it? So we do have to stay emotionally protected when it comes to that father figure. Again, there's that issue and sacrifices around the home life. Moving forward, being a little bit upset. Again, that's 10 of Pentacles, which is good. It's like, yes, we're able to provide for everyone. We're moving on the right path, but I just feel a bit stuck in a cycle with the parents. For some reason, that is an imbalanced relationship with the parents. And again, this is about money and career and not wanting her to move forward with, moving out, having a love life. And then there's the argument there. That would be like probably Jimin and the father, or somebody, the brother, whoever it is, right? Could even be him and then a relationship in the past where she left. Anyway, we're preparing here. Oh dear. Emotionally kind of upset. Trying to prepare for this happy, coming of a child. Having to walk away. And again, this is probably more issues just with the parents. Sorry about the background noise. Yeah, no longer putting up a fight where, like, secrets have come out. We're now talking to other people about it, because she's exhausted and her intuition has been blocked. Jimin, my goodness, you sure know how to pick them. There's nothing wrong with this woman. I just feel like it's more that family issue. here, yeah, because she needs to like look after herself, and then he's there to kind of help support her through this process, and of course, you know, to come together to create that happy family. There is a little boy and a little girl here for children. I do feel like she will be taking. It's still again imbalance, and then bringing back in balance. It's like, we're unbalanced, we're balanced, we're unbalanced, we're balanced. She has to constantly like try to balance things out, which is frustrating, even if it's kind of like things aren't really going in your way. Whatever's going on with her family is definitely hurting her on that heart soul level, but there really isn't much she can do about it. And it's kind of like you just have to learn the lesson of the only person you can control is yourself. You can't control other people. Your father or whoever that is responsible for their own actions, not you. Again, there's the kids there. Yep. And then rebuilding the foundations, moving forward. No longer like looking back and I'm sorry. No longer it's kind of like if the dad's sending you messages, phone calls or whatever, we're like not picking up anymore. We're healing from the heartbreak. Not that we're like abandoning this person, but do you know what I mean? We're putting more firm boundaries in place, especially when there's children involved. That could be water and air sign. That's feminine and masculine. And then we have our lovers card. I just feel like you don't have to feel guilty about being in a loving, happy relationship, and I do feel like that's something that she will struggle with. It's like, I'm emotionally happy and fulfilled, but then at the same time I also want that for these other people in my life. But again, they have free will, and if they wanted to, they could. And it doesn't look like he is choosing that, the father figure, not Jimin. I'm getting, this was not really about Jimin so much. It was more about her and the dad. What is it, allegedly, in my psychic opinion, according to the cards? You know what I mean. Come back. All right, so that's basically all I got there. I just feel like the strain on the relationship is more her family stuff. I don't really think that Jimin, I think from what I can tell, he can see the bigger picture point of view, and he does focus a lot on his own world and his own life, and she does a good job of keeping him separate from that part of the family. But yeah, it just seems to be that's the most prominent energy or significant thing that comes up when asking about the relationships between, him and his significant other. So I don't feel like there'd be any, there doesn't seem to be infidelity issues or anything like that. It's just like there's stress from the family. For some reason. So I am going to have to end this video here. So that was J-Hope, RM, and Jimin. I have done Jin and Sugar first, and then I'm going to do V and Jungkook in the next video. So again, this, just to make sure that I get it right, the video credit is for ARMYGALWITLUV. She was the one who purchased this over on Etsy as a celebrity reading. These videos go up on public, and that's why they are reduced, because we can also put ads on the video and stuff like that. But anyway, if you would like to purchase a celebrity reading, you can do so on Etsy. Links in the description. You can also purchase your own personal reading. Personal YouTube readings go up as unlisted, so nobody else can see it but you and whoever you share the link with, unless you specifically tell me that you want it public, okay? And I also do email readings. That's a cheaper option. And IGTV readings they're up at the moment, but they have to be public because you can't have them private, all right? And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again for purchasing the celebrity reading, and I'll see you in the next